In the Kingdom of Meradol, power doesn't always sit on the throne. Sometimes it stands beside it. And today we'll be talking about the most underrated faces in the movie When Heaven Waits, and that is the Queen of Meradol. In most kingdoms, the queen is supposed to be a smile, the kind of emotional attachment, the sympathy, the empathy for the king and for the kingdom. But in Meradol, the queen, she's an influence. She's an emotional influence in Meradol. She doesn't sit on the throne, she doesn't have sword, but yet she fights and she goes with silence influence on the Kingdom of Meradol. She doesn't fight with sword, she fights with wisdom, timing, and most importantly, science. Let me show you the kinds of power she carries. The Queen of Meradol has something I call soft power. Soft power is that people obey you not because you control them, but because your presence fills the room. And there are three dimensions of power that the Queen of Meradol possesses. Number one, the power of access. She has access to the king when nobody does. Many people can see the king, but she has the access not just to see him, but to shape his mind. You saw how she was able to market beads in Meridol, in the inner chambers of the king. Power number two is the power of perception. She sees what every other person ignores. And when the crowd are shouting and hyping, she sits, watching, smiling. When everybody is laughing, she's reading faces, scanning them too, to know who is who. Number three is the power of position. And a position gives her a place without debate. Because you can argue with the priest, you can argue with the soldiers, but you cannot argue with the Queen of Meradol. Let me tell you her secrets, the things that she didn't say. Secret number one, she knows that the kingdom has two governments. The government behind the throne and the government in the throne. Systems, priests and altars, men who smiles, wife love. The queen understands one rule. If you don't understand the spiritual atmosphere of Meradol, you'll be used. Secret number two, she knows the king is surrounded by voices. And she knows when someone is talking or poisoning is out, she can decipher between the voice surrounding a king. But she doesn't always confront it because confrontation is not strategy. I hope you are learning, women, from these episodes. Wisdom. Number three, she knows people are scared of Eliam's lies. Yes, she knows. And some of the things that happened in Meradol is not as a result of wrong consecration, but as a result of Eliam lied. Because Eliam lied sparked up a lot of things, because there are many secrets hiding under the walls of Meradol. The queen knows that the kingdom will react violently to lies. Another thing is this. Why is the queen dangerous? Number one, she doesn't fight battles she cannot win publicly. Number two, she plays long game politics. She understands the virtue of patience. She goes slowly. And number three, she knows the difference between reality and life. Now let me tell you what the queen represents in the story. Queen of Meradol represents something important, and that's the battle between conscience and control. She is the kind of woman that can become the kingdom's greatest shield or the kingdom's silent weapon. If you have been watching When Heaven Waits, you are going to relate with everything I just said about the queen, but I want to see in the comment section, what are the pros and cons? Let me break that down. What are the advantage and disadvantage of the queen in Meradol? What are the things you learned from the Queen of Meradol in When Heaven Waits? The things you learned from her and the things you unlearned, things you feel, I won't do this again, I will do this. Let me see in the comment section. If you're just watching this, make sure you rush to the series now. The playlist link is on my description. And this for our UK and US audience, okay, Canada, Australia, rushing into it. If you like medieval law world building series, whenever there's one of them that will bless your life. Do you think our coin is so beautiful? He's out. See you in the next one.